Hello everyone. How are you? I know I'm so disturbed right now. I am watching the story of a 1-year-old child who was shot in the stomach in New York while with his mother, with his family at a park, and he died. And I'm listening to the father, I'm listening to the grandmother, and my heart is just broken. Last week we saw, a young child die in Chicago. This is craziness, what we're watching right now. This is craziness that is taking over our nation. We have these thugs, we have these so-called activists, we have these spineless leaders that are playing with people's lives. They are destroying our nation. I am so devastated. This has to stop. This is not right. No one lives matter when you can't take your child to a family picnic. How does that little black boy's life matter? The father said no one has reached out to him. No one is talking to him. He can't get any information from anyone. How is this improving my black life right now? Defunding the police is stupid, people. Abolishing the police is stupid, people. Black people, do not fall for the okie doke. Do not fall for these white liberals who are coming into our communities and telling us we need to remove law enforcement. Because let me tell you, they have the money to pay for private security. All of these elected officials, they have security. Our tax dollars pay for them to receive security. They're not walking around unprotected. You and I are. Black Lives Matter Global Network Incorporated does not care about my black life. It does not care about the black lives of those who are just trying to work, who are trying to provide for their family, who are keeping their nose clean, who just want to be able to take their black child across the street to the park with the rest of their black family. This is stupid. All of it is stupid. Changing names on football teams. How does that improve my black life? Doing graffiti or murals on the street and on walls, how does that improve my black life? How does that get me and my family good jobs? How does that make sure that we can walk outside of our home without being shot in the head? How does anything to make sure that I can send my babies off to college? How does any of that help any of us? I am so beside myself. We got to do better. Democrats, I know all of you cannot be falling for this stupidity that Black Lives Matter Global Network Incorporated is really trying to improve the lives of black people. As a black woman married to a black man, raising black babies, I can assure you what is happening right now in New York City, crime has increased by over 30%. Every night we are here. New York used to be one of the safest cities in the nation, probably in the world. I mean, I used to go every summer. My babies and I would jump on the train and go to New York. You can't pay me to go into New York City right now. Every summer, every other weekend, literally, I am not lying. Every other weekend, we would just jump on the train. If Fox wasn't bringing me in, then my babies and I, we would jump on the train and spend the day in New York City. It's such a beautiful place to be. So much to learn and do. You can't pay me right now. Crime has risen by 134%. And let me tell you, Bill de Blasio and the rest of them, they don't have crime in their area. When you defund the police, you take away the security for the poor people. That's what you're doing. Because those who have the money to pay, you go into Tiffany Oh, they're going to have private security. You go into any of those a high-end store, they're going to have private security. But you go into, I don't know, Foot Locker, maybe they have it, right? But what is the shoe place? I can't even think of it. More lower end stores. You try to go into, I don't know, I can't even think of one right now. Dollar Tree, dollar store. You're on your own. You're playing Russian roulette with your life and with your child's life. Let me tell you, my children's lives matter to me. They matter to my family. I will not stand idly by and allow these feckless leaders who are manipulating all of us for their own personal agenda, for their own personal social climbing, political social climbing aspirations. I will not lay down. I pray you guys will not lay down. This is crazy what is happening to our nation. As a veteran, if I had made up my mind that if I had been called to lay my life down for this nation, I would have, but I would not have done that. I would not have made that decision today. For what? Because now instead of having deliberate conversations like reasonable, rational, grown people, all of a sudden, it's the trend, it's the hip thing to go out there as a mob and just start destroying our nation. I'm watching news clips of police officers being accosted. They had the police officer in a headlock and he was surrounded in the middle of the street by people who were encouraging the thug to beat up the police officer. How does that improve my black life? How does that improve the black life of my black son? How does that make sure that my black husband can get home to me every night? It puts us in a bad situation. America, wake up. We got to wake up. We can do better than this. Let's get these liberals out of office. Let's get them out. I believe this is our last chance. Let's get them out of office. Help me, help you. Help me, help all of us. I need you to help me. Please go to kathybarnett4congress.com. I cannot do this by myself. I never thought I would be able to do this by myself. I am a little black girl from a pig farm in Southern Alabama, and I've worked hard to have what I have, to live where I live. I am not sorry for it. I owe no one an apology for it, that I was able to do what was necessary to succeed in America. I worked hard to climb my way from up under a rock. And I am just heartbroken. I am not a politician. That's the reason why I'm talking to you. And I probably should not. But I have to believe that America is better than what we're seeing right now. I have to believe that. I am not a politician. I never even wanted to run for office. It was never something on my bucket list of things to do. But our nation is in trouble. Our nation is on fire. It is in trouble. And we need good people to rise up now. Now. There is not another election. There is not another day. There is not another thing for you to do than to get engaged right now. Now. We have to. We have to. We have to. Okay? Help me get into Congress. And I will assure you, I will work hard for this nation. I will be your ears, your eyes, your mouth, your hands, and your feet. I will represent this country because I love this country. And the rate at which it's going, we are becoming more and more ungovernable. Read history. Any and everything is open. America is worth it. I'm very proud to be an American. Help me. Help me get into Congress. Blessings. Blessings. Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe. Blessings.